Can I see it?
Of course. Here it is.
Okay, similar design language.
We don't want to change the design for every generation so you don't recognize it. We want to build icons, products that you can recognize from 10 meters away.
Why does it feel so good? What am I?
We made the back curved, so the glass here has a subtle curve.
How much of Nothing's emphasis when building a product like this is hardware versus software?
I think the magic happens in the intersection between hardware and software. With the Phone 1, we focused a lot on the hardware design, and software was only the basics. How do you make the battery life okay? How do you make the system stable? This year, because we have a lot more resources in our engineering team, we can do a lot more on the software side as well.
This feels expensive, Carl. Are the materials the same? Is there any plastic?
Everything you touch is either metal or glass. So
Okay.
it's aluminum, 100% recycled, and the front and the back is Gorilla Glass, so it's scratch resistant.
And the camera module is black. I like that contrast.
Oh yeah, and the color is different, right? So we had a darker version for the Phone 1, now it's kind of gray to accentuate the glyphs further.
So if like my parents are buying me a phone, I can't get the $1,500 iPhone. What's your pitch? Like why the Nothing Phone 2?
I mean, the industry has gotten really boring for me.
Agreed.
I used to watch all the Apple keynotes, even if it meant staying up really late. In the last 5 years, it's gotten very iterative. They're not really gonna push the envelope, so we thought, you know, if we don't do this, probably nobody else will. We're trying to kind of pick up where innovation left off. We're trying to make the industry more fun again. This is our second step along the way. So if you want to support a small team with big ambitions and doing things differently, I think this is the phone to get.
So let me push back on that. At the end of the day, all I care about is how good is this thing in my pocket. This thing feels pretty great.
I mean,
but
that's kind of like table stakes, right? So a phone needs to be really solid, no matter if it comes to the camera or the charging or the battery life or how smooth the system is. Like, we have to have that unlocked first before talking about anything else, like the glyph interface or that we want to bring
so
innovation
you see it as a
back.
given. Like this is the hardware, the phone, the experience is that good. It meets that standard.
It does. I mean, our team has decades of experience in this industry, so this is not new to us. What's new is that we're bringing innovation back to our industry.
And then colors. This like slate gray is sexy, and then white.
Yeah, we got the white, the really iconic color.
Do you have it?
Yeah, here it is. So
Awesome.
this is the phone too. I mean, we made the glyph interface a lot more functional. Hopefully people are gonna really enjoy using it, and from a performance perspective, we upgraded all the internals. So the CPU, the processor, the camera, it's all much faster than before, much better than before.
Is it on a level with like today's flagships?
I think it can stand head to head with all the flagships out there.
Does this still have the bent screen to maintain the same bezel?
So it is a flexible OLED, but we made the bezels on all four sides not only equal, but also slimmer than before.
What's your passcode, man?
This one is 0000.
You know, there are hackers out there. Well, congrats, and congrats to the whole team. This thing is a triumph. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you.
And I know it was a lot of work, and I know I was like giving you a hard time with the roller coaster, but you know, they say the reward for good work is more work. So if this thing is as successful as I hope it is, then next year you'll be even less fun. I'll do my best to put you in a more compromised position and make you smile.
Uh-oh. So this phone is launching soon, and I need to shoot a keynote. I was
Okay.
thinking maybe you can teach me how to vlog.
Yeah, I can teach you how to. I can teach you how to vlog.
Cool.
The most important thing is to hold the camera above eye line. I got an idea here. Hold this. All right, get them on this side of you,
Oh, okay.
and you got to get stronger. 30 curls per set, 8 to 10 sets. Effortlessly hold up this camera. That's kind of the gist.
Cool. Thank you. I think I got it.
What, really?
Yeah. Thanks.
it, huh?
Hold it up. Phone 2. It's been a busy year, but we think we're ready. We still remember when tech used to be fun and exciting. Every year there will be groundbreaking new innovations on the market, but sadly that's not the case anymore. And we understand, if you're a big player with a big market share, you can sustain yourself by creating similar products every single year. But where does that leave the consumer? This stone represents the weight of market share, forcing creative output. So the system is rigged. You have your creative inputs, you have your dreams to create new products and new features, but the system is set up that no matter how you play the game, you always end up creating the same products every single year. And this isn't the tech industry that I remember. I remember it being exciting and limitless. And I hear what you're saying. Nothing only makes smartphones and headphones. But it's an important step in the right direction in re-energizing our industry. We believe there needs to be someone who isn't everything for everyone to inject fun and excitement back into tech. And that's where we come in. Fortunately for Nothing, we can take risks. We're smaller and not locked into the same machine as the bigger players are. That means innovating again. That means designing products that are beautiful and look different from everything else out there. And that means paying attention to the smallest details so we can make everything as perfect as possible.
Oh, no, be careful, bro. We've only got one run. No.
Phone 2 is a smartphone that's going to make the tech world excited about smartphones again. So why can we do this? Why do we feel so confident? In 2021, we launched our first product, the Ear 1, and told the world about our ambitions. Ear 1 showed our approach to transparent design and put us on the map as a design-forward tech company. In 2022, we integrated hardware and software and launched Phone 1. It received a few awards and great feedback from many reviewers. This was another step in our mission to make tech fun again. Which brings us to now, 2023. This is our biggest step yet with the Phone 2. With a bigger team, stronger supply chain, and more experience, we made the Glyph interface more useful. We focused a lot more on our software, improved our camera, along with a big performance upgrade. We're also aware that there's a lot of demand for Nothing products in the US, so we're also excited to announce that the Phone 2 will be officially made available in the US. Okay, enough of that. Let me tell you about the Phone 2, starting with design. Back to London.